Alright, this is my third oil change video on the 2017 Honda CR-V. So I've learned a couple of time-saving things on the first two that maybe can help you. So a couple of things that you'll need. These are wheel chocks for the back wheels. I found that if I jack it up from the side here, that I don't have to relocate the jack to get in from the front. So there's a center jack point just behind the metal pan that needs to be removed to access the filter and everything. And so this is the jack. I've got jack stands on both sides just in the front, and then once I ease the vehicle down on the jack stands and they're secure, I go ahead and get the jack back in place as a safety measure. And then you'll need something to catch your oil, and possibly something to let the filter drain in. And then this holds 3.7 quarts of oil. It takes 0W20 synthetic. I'm using AMSOIL Signature Series. You can look at the owner's manual to make sure that yours is okay. I have this Honda oil filter wrench. Takes a 17mm socket to get the oil filter wrench off. This is a Honda filter. This fits every Honda other than the S2000, but there's not many of those. I've got some plastic sheeting underneath just to protect the floor. You'll need 2 stubby screwdrivers to take off the metal pan that covers up the oil filter and the oil drain plug. And then this is just to put those parts in. And so the only other thing that I have that might be different from you is you can look at my earlier video. I installed a Fomoto oil change valve, which means that I don't have an oil drain plug. I just have a spring-loaded valve to drain the oil. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, so all I've done so far is remove this metal pan with the 2 stubby screwdrivers. And so now with the pan off, we can see that we have access down here. And what I learned is that the first thing I'm going to do is take that oil filter off and change that, and then after I've taken that off, put the new one on, then I will have the this is the Fomoto valve, and all I need to do for the drain plug is rotate this a quarter turn to drain the oil. So I'm going to go ahead and replace the filter. I'm going to drain the oil and then close the valve, and then I'm going to put the metal cover back on. Okay, so the oil filter is off and draining. It is messy. When you loosen the filter, you will have a little bit of splattering, and so just be ready with a tarp underneath. There's really not a lot of oil. It just starts to splatter, and it makes a bit of a mess on this oil pan right there. You can see how when it starts to drip down, it makes a mess on the pan right there. So that's easy to wipe up. There really isn't a super clean way to do that. But anyway, I'm going to clean that up and put the new filter on, and then I'll be draining the oil. Okay, so the filter is changed. And then I put the oil pan under there and open up the Fomoto oil valve, and it's draining right now. And having it come straight down really makes it clean because you don't have to guess where to put the pan. So we'll just let that drain, then we'll close it off. Then we'll reinstall our metal plate. Then we will lower the car back down and install our new oil. I hope that's been helpful.